Claressa has been radio silent when it comes to her music career ever since Remy dropped Why You Effing Lying. Everything, her main focus has been on boxing. First of all, that's what it should have been on. But being that she wanted to step into the rap waters and act like she's this seasoned rapper all of a sudden, we haven't heard a peep of her saying anything about music. She hasn't showed herself recording nothing. She hasn't said nothing about any of her songs that she has out. Didn't she film a video? She not promoting nothing with music. She's scared to death to talk about music. That's why she's going so hard on female boxers. That's why she's so enraged and was going off on Alicia and being disrespectful to Shadeja. This is why she's been this way. Her frustration is because she knows she can't say nothing to Remy. She knows she can't get on a song, even if Papoose writes it. I mean, who are we kidding? She can't rap. And she knows it. And so does he. That's the funny part. He's well aware. He knows that she can't rap. That was a dumb idea to give her a music deal. Whose idea was that? That was a dumb move to make. Just know she's been real quiet. She hasn't said nothing about music. And she needs to just keep it that way. You know, just stick to boxing and talking about boxing, I guess, because just rapping is just not you're not good at that. And that's fine. But just know that you're not. You know, like Remy has spoken, and I'm pretty sure if you think you're gonna say something to Remy on a song, even if you think that you're gonna make us wait, if that's what you're thinking, just know she's gonna completely empty the clip on you. Because what she gave us was a teaser. That was a teaser. That wasn't even a full song. You think Remy just gonna sit back if you think you're gonna say something and just let you respond to her with all the receipts that she got on you? All the receipts? I mean, just let's take a look. Before I go into that, let's take a look back at the Justin Laboy interview when he asked her about Remy.
Time zones, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know a lot of her music. Just to be fair.
Yeah.
But it got girls who I would collab with now.
Like
you know what I'm saying? Lotto, Glorilla. Like Glorilla is more my speed. You know what I'm saying? More of my speed is Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Cardi, Bia.
Oh yeah.
Some of my girls that's beefing, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work my way up to that. You know what I'm saying?
So we never seen Claressa and Remy.
That's just something you wanted to ask. You know,
I had to ask because we in music.
Now, when you see something with me and Pap, yes.
Oh yeah. Now, do you? I know
time zones, right?
Yeah.
So you heard her just sit and say that she didn't know any of Remy's music when she was asked that question. And that she looks at herself as being able to work with artists like Megan, Lotto, Cardi. She sees herself being able to get on a track with one of these women, okay? This is how much she was boasting and acting like she was hot shit as a music artist, as a rapper. For her to sit there and act like she doesn't know Remy's music when she has been following Remy, liking 90% of her photos since like 2020. She's been liking all of Remy's photos. This, 2020, 2021, and so on. Whatever Remy, even posts with Remy and Pap, she has liked. She's well aware of Remy's career and what songs that Remy has. But for her to sit there and act like she doesn't know her music, and for Justin to sit there and giggle instead of pushing back like, you don't know any Remy songs? You said you sit there and giggle it off. This is the shit that I'm talking about. He knew she was lying. He knew she was lying. For her to sit there and say that when she's sitting here stalking this woman for years, stalking her. All of her photos she's been liking. Then in her DMs, telling her, do you have a, Remy Ma, do you have a stylist? Remy goes, nope, I dress myself. You need something? She says, I want to wear some clothes the week of my fight that's memorable. Like where people can see that I got body. I'm about my business. I know fashion. Just don't have any idea what's in or what to wear. So you're begging her for style, style tips, and you want her to dress you, and you're liking all her photos, but you just don't know her music. She's been throwing shade. She's been nasty. She's really crazy. She's crazy to the core. Then when they were going back and forth, she had the nerve to say, because I think this was a boxing match. I don't know who fought that night, but Fat Joe and Remy performed Lean Back on a walkout. Whoever they walked out, I don't know who it was, but I remember when the clips were going around and they were showing it, because Claressa had the nerve to say, I don't think nobody should walk out to Lean Back no more. She was just talking so much shit. For her to be so quiet now that Remy finally responded and said something in a 2-minute song. It wasn't even a full 4 or 5 minute track. Only 2 minutes, and that shut you up. It's almost 2 weeks since that song came out. But she's been talking, popping shit like this online. And also when they were going back and forth, I had to go back and look back at some tweets because it was just so much going on back then. And I wasn't recording videos when this first hit the fan. So we're gonna have to go revisit some of these tweets. So this is when Remy went off on Claressa. She was like, I'm not 45 yet, because I guess she was talking about Remy's age. And that's another crazy thing, because for you to sit here and talk about someone's age, 45, Claressa, hope and pray that you get to that age one day, And Papoose is older than that. So how do you sit here and talk about somebody's age when this man who you're obsessed over, who you have his name tatted on you, he's older than that? And he's sitting here doing videos in his car, rapping songs in his car as if he's a up and coming, hungry 21-year-old trying to get put on rapper. Sitting in his car, recording songs over beats that are already classic, acting like he's going to say something that is going to get him on the charts. So she has the nerve to sit and talk about Remy's age, and Remy's responding to that. She's like, I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29, and I'll just say this. You're not aging like wine. Again, though, I'm not your enemy. Tell your boyfriend, buy you some flowers and gifts. And he didn't answer any of his phones because he was with his Cali girl this week. Claressa goes, you making fake texts. So she's trying to say the texts that Remy exposed were fake. Just like how she claimed she didn't know who Maserati Bud was, right? Remember, she was like, I don't know who he is, and just lying. This is the way she lies. So she goes, you making fake texts is crazy. I'm not a bee you can bully. You're bitter and mad. You making yourself look stupid. Just stop it. She's telling Remy that she's making herself look stupid. And then says, Claressa Shields versus Remy Ma, February 2nd. Come get your ass whooped, crash out. I had to refresh my memory because I didn't even remember everything that was said back and forth when this was going on. She was talking shit like this to Remy. And then here she goes in the other tweet. She goes, Remy Ma, I'ma say what the F I want to say. Yeah, we're gonna have a family. Yes, we're happy, and yes, you still invited to the barbecue and cookout, long as you have a good attitude. Leave me and Pap alone. Nobody worried about you. Yes, I'm 30, not 18. You want to come to the fight or something? It says you want to come to the fight or something. Damn. Listen up, just listen to the way she switched up soon as she got Papoose in her graces, because they were sneaking around. Who knows? I believe they were creeping around for a few years, DMing, whatever you want to call it. That's still cheating. Whether before it got physical, before they started having sex, whatever it was, he's been dealing with Claressa for a minute. Because for her to go from stalking every post of Remy's, liking everything, watching her every move, and then sit in an interview and act like you don't know her music, but you deserve to be on a song with Megan Thee Stallion or Lotto or Cardi. And now all of a sudden, she don't rap no more. She's not rapping no more. I also found another video clip of her talking about Remy as well. Let me get it.
We all know that Remy was already out here having her little boy toy or whatever Frank. He done came out and done said it. It's not a thing of me having the issue with her. My only issue is why you leak my number. It ain't no thing, oh, I want him and he's married to you. And it's not that. I'm a girl's girl. So when it comes to like that, that's not it. Don't look at me and say, oh, you just came and messed up this happy home and stuff like that. Because that's not what happened. We would still not be public, or people wouldn't know still right now, because that's not how he does things. That's not how I'm doing things moving forward. Like for me, I'm just not like that. I'm not fighting over no man. She's mad that he moved on while she's moved on. You know how people want their cake and they would eat it too.
So she did leak your number on the internet. Is that affecting you? Have people been using it and calling?
Absolutely. All these private calls and reds. If I go to missed, right? Look, this is all people who are calling for her.
There are a lot of missed calls here.
So Claressa,
we all know that Remy was already out here having her little boy toy or whatever. Frank. He done came out.
How did people get your phone number? If the texts are fake, how was your number leaked? You see how she goes from different platform to different platform and lies on each and every one of them? That's why you can always go back and figure out what she's lying about, because it's never consistent. So you're upset with the fact that your phone number was leaked and people were calling your phone. So you weren't mad that you and Papoose were exposed. You were mad that your phone number was leaked. And then on top of that, for you to sit and say that that's not how he rolls, as far as you and him coming forward with y'all adulterous relationship. What do you mean that's not how he rolls? This is a married man living at home with his wife. All she is letting us know is that they were dealing with each other, I think, before Remy even got with Easy. It's something going on. It's that timeline that they give us is completely off. Like, that doesn't make sense from these interviews that I'm seeing in the stuff that she was saying about Remy. Because now she doesn't say anything about Remy. She just copies her whole style. Her looks, hairstyles, things like that. That's what she's focused on doing right now. But in the beginning, she was lashing out and saying a lot of stuff to Remy. You know, like, she won't do that anymore. She's not doing it anymore. But to make an excuse like that about your phone number being leaked, so what? Get another number. So what? You think Remy give a F about your phone number being leaked? You think she care about that? The nerve of you to demand some type of respect when you're literally laying up here having an affair with her husband? And for you to mention what she got going on, don't worry about that. That's none of your concern what Remy's doing and who she's doing it with, because you don't know why, what happened, what caused her to even do that. It's not your place to sit here and talk about what Remy's doing to make it okay for you and Pap to be creeping around for as long as you guys were, while he was still at home with his wife. Remy wasn't staying with him. He was staying with her. Claressa's the biggest liar on social media right now. I give it to her. She's the biggest liar on social media right now. I can't think of nobody that lies more than her. And the fact that she's still getting away with it. The fact that these men sit back and look dumb and accept the bullshit she gives them and says to them. Like, it's insane. It's not that many views you want to get by having a liar like that sit on your platform and just tell you whatever they want to tell you to make them look good, to cover up all of the dirt and all of the stuff that they do. Now, this is a photo that Remy posted of Claressa when they were going back and forth. She posted this photo of Claressa, and someone reposted it, and they're like, Remy Ma posted the pic of Claressa Shields with laughing emojis, and Claressa responds, and she goes, "Ain't nothing wrong with this picture. I was a 15-year-old kid." And then someone said, "The problem is you still look like that." And she goes, "So I still look like I'm 15. I'm missing it," meaning like I'm missing what y'all laughing about. And she was like, "I look good." Okay, so you see how she has this confidence? Why, when 50 Cent posted that photo of Claressa when she had her medal, I think she must have been, I don't know if she was around the same age or maybe a little bit older. Either way, why were you upset that 50 posted that? And if in this photo you're saying you look good, you don't know what people are laughing at. Like, you were more confident in this picture than the one that 50 Cent posted, the one that Papoose laughed at. Remember?
You seen the picture they posted? 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 You seen the picture they posted?
That's his reaction.
You seen the picture they posted? You seen the picture they posted?
He found it so funny. Instead of him saying exactly what you said, Claressa, which was, "I look good." Why he can say, "Okay, it's nothing wrong with her picture. She was younger." What? I mean, that's how I know you were mad at Papoose's reaction. I know you were mad at that. I know that hurt your feelings. Because he finds it just as funny as these people in this post right here. He found it just as funny. So why weren't you mad at him for laughing, but you mad at these people for laughing? And at least in that other photo, you were holding up a medal. You had won something. So I don't understand. This is how we know she takes all of her frustration out on people in the comments versus Papoose. You sit here and you hold this man to the highest pedestal. And when it's time to show a photo of you in your youth, he laughs at you. He laughs at your picture. That's embarrassing. And you're never going to have this man love you the way he loves his wife or loved his wife. Because at this rate, Remy, it's no sense of going back to that man. Done. I can tell she's done. She's sick. That's the last phase of getting over someone that you've been with for so long is just being completely turned off on every level, emotionally, physically, mentally, sexually, just turned off. Claressa, nobody wants that man but you. Oh, and Khadijah. I take that back. I'm sorry. Khadijah. Those are the two that want him. You know, fight with Khadijah. Find, you know, you have somebody else to fight with about it. Look at what they're doing. Look into that. That's what you need to do. That's who you need to be worried about. Because at this point, Remy's done. You don't got to worry about her. She don't want him. If she wanted him, he wouldn't be with you, Claressa. Just know that. If she wanted him, he wouldn't be with you. So guys, let me know what you think about this video. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thank you to my new subscribers. I do see in the comments a lot of you are tell me that you subscribe. I don't know if I get to all of them. I try to get to as many as I can, but I see the comments. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel, for leaving comments. I really appreciate it. For real, I really do. Thank you so much. And like this video. I will talk to all of you again soon.